You're now listening to Design with Vivian Toh.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on the 7th episode of Design, presented to you by CUTOUT in association with the Malaysia Design Council, MRM. Coming up shortly, we are going to find out from Hazrita Muhammad Hatta and Muhammad Hafiszudin Muhammad Amin about digital photography. But for now, we have two extra guests with us, which is Hafiszudin's students of the photo club that was recently established at the German-Malaysian Institute called LEGA, which is the Lens Graphic and Animation Photo Club. Now, meanwhile, there is an interesting story that has been happening in Kedah. They were being chartered to Kedah to experience this whole affair about the state of Kedah that was sponsored by the Kedah International Photography Awards. Now, in that one sentence, I've mentioned Kedah probably 5 times already. Yeah. Good evening to the three of you.
Yeah, good evening.
Hi, Vivian.
So let's start off with Hafiz.
Yeah.
How do you feel about going to Kedah with the group from the photo club for the very first time?
It was a very interesting experience. Thank you, Kedah International Photography Awards.
Mm-hmm.
We will be there with 40 students from German-Malaysian Institute.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we have been taking lots of pictures. We have fun. We had fun with that with the locals there in the Langkawi, and then it was a very great experience because we have been we have been going all the places in Langkawi. We went to the Pantai Pasir Hitam and taking pictures there. We went to the cable car. That was the most important, the best part of going to the Langkawi.
He is afraid of height, so
Okay.
basically that was the worst thing for him.
So but I just would like to try it, and I just get into the cable car, and I survived.
How many days did you spend there?
We've been there for three days and 2 nights there in
Okay.
Langkawi.
Can you tell us the places that you visited?
We've been to Pantai Pasir Hitam, and we've been to the Langkawi Wildlife Park. Thank you, Langkawi Wildlife Park, for sponsoring us, the 40 students. We had lots of fun there. And also we learned new things about the wilds there. And then we also been... we went to the what we call Pantai Chenang.
Yeah, Pantai
Pantai
Chenang.
Chenang. That was very scenic, and then it's very interesting. It's a very what we call a lovely place in Langkawi.
Yeah.
You guys should go there.
Yes.
In Pantai
Well, I
Chenang.
guess after this show, this design is over, I will probably be wanting to go there myself.
Yeah, you should go there.
But
Pantai Chenang was
before that, I would love to hear more from you. On what are the experiences over there in Kedah that is so memorable to you?
I think the most memorable thing is for the Pantai Chenang, because we have the club itself. We actually gain the bond between us, because we actually know each other, get to know each other. We play in the sea, we play the balls. We also had the chance to take the parasailing, which is the best moment of my life, and it also was very cheap for us. And then we can see the sea from above, so that I think that is the most memorable part
because they are from different courses and from different traits and courses. So therefore, when they went there to the Langkawi, they enhancing their bondage each other. Yeah, that was a very great thing.
Well, perhaps Lily Sofea, the president of the photo club, would have something to say about this whole experience about Kedah.
Well, when I'm in Kedah, I experienced a very pleasure scenery, and for me the best part is when I went to the store of Haji Ismail to buy chocolates. I feel like, oh my god, there's chocolate everywhere. So I'm like,
the chocolates are cheap.
It might be half from the price here.
Okay.
So
Tax free?
Yes, of course, tax free.
It would be a heaven for all the girls and boys out there. Is this your first time being in Kedah, Lily?
Yes, it is my first time.
And to you, Ilya?
Kedah, I live, my grandparents' house is at Penang, so basically it's not that far from Kedah, but Langkawi, I think that is my first for Langkawi, yes.
What impression does Kedah have on each of you?
I think Kedah is a very popular with the paddy fields, but we never know that actually Kedah also have a very beautiful beaches, especially in Pantai Chenang and Pantai Pasir Hitam. So they should go there and then have the experience there, and then try to mingle with the locals because they are very nice. They will always help you. Yeah.
Did you get to go to the paddy fields?
Yeah. We went because we live in Terata Amina. Is it true? Terata Amina. And then at the back of the Terata Amina is actually the paddy field. So we enjoy the what we call the paddy fields, and also the beautiful scenery in paddy field.
What feeling does it give you? I know all of us here live in the urban city of Kuala Lumpur, and we are being bombarded by the noise from cars, from anywhere, probably from your neighbor who would like to blast his speaker out loud. What sort of feeling does it give you when you are in Kedah?
You know, the peaceful feeling that you wanted to go somewhere else, nowhere from Malaysia, and you're a Malaysian citizen, but you always wanted to go somewhere else, Bali, not in Malaysia. So basically, Kedah is actually a getaway from something different. Not. You don't need to go to Bali or somewhere else to take the beach. You can also go to Kedah, to Langkawi, to Pantai Chenang. It's actually exactly the same. The beach is exactly the same.
You are speaking of Kedah, it like so happily. I could see the expression on your face, Ilya. I've visited the website KIPA.my and also the Facebook page, and I see there are lots of photos taken by all of you and your photo club members. Photos, perhaps there are thousands. And
we have thousands of pictures because all of us, they have their own cameras.
Were you there really taking photos or enjoying yourself?
We are taking pictures and enjoying the moment. It was very great experience.
Which particular photo? Let's start off with Ilya. Lily. I would like to hear from Lily as the president of the photo club. Which photo in particular that is so memorable to you?
On the way back, we went to Alustar, to Masjid Zahir.
Yeah, Masjid Zahir.
I took the picture of Masjid Zahir. Masjid Zahir is in the town, but can you imagine the town with many cars? But I managed to get the picture of a very cloudy scenery and very
peaceful.
The masjid itself is very beautiful. So that's my picture that I love the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of how many photos did you manage to take and finally feel that is the very one photo that you like?
I can't count the picture. I have so many pictures, and I just get that one is my oh my God, this is beautiful.
Is it a photo that doesn't need any digital manipulation?
No, I didn't do much editing on that picture because the picture is naturally
beautiful and outstanding.
You got to share that photo with me so that I could post it up on Facebook for everybody else in the world to see how beautiful the Zahir Mosque is. The Zahir Mosque is located in Alustar, right?
Yeah.
So, Ilya, what did you find spectacular about the capital of Alustar?
Alustar. I think Alustar is basically okay, we had our food there also. So the food are amazingly delicious.
Okay.
It is very delicious. I think that is the most probably.
Name me one.
The food?
Yes.
Siput sedut.
Masak lemak.
Masak lemak. Yes, this masak lemak. Masak lemak is basically siput sedut. I think everyone enjoys siput sedut.
What's siput sedut?
Siput sedut.
Snails.
It's a traditional dish of Kedah.
Yeah, traditional dish of
and then
Kedah.
what we call the owner of the restaurant, they promoted us to try the siput sedut. Yeah, and we tried, and it was very delicious.
How does it taste like?
I'm
not a fan of
seafood. You have to try.
You have to go to Kedah, Vivian.
Yes, you have to go to Kedah.
You would then have to come along with me because you have known the places.
Sure.
Let's get KIPA to sponsor us another trip to
Yeah.
Kedah.
Yes, exactly.
So tell us, where did you put up your where did you stay in Kedah?
Amina Homestay.
We stay in different places. So basically, for the ladies, you guys they stay in a pizza homestays. It's at the center of Pekan Kuah. But me myself and also my students, we have been living in Mawadah Homestay and also Amina Homestay. So thank you Mawadah, Amina and Izzah's Homestay for sponsoring us.
Yay!
Wonderful. I would like to know more about how the experience staying at the homestay. Was it as to what you expected?
No, because they actually gave us Maggie.
Maggie mee?
Maggie mee.
Okay.
Yeah, Maggie mee. That. Yeah,
You know what?
they give us
That's a
Maggie mee.
local flavor. I mean,
yes.
if you were in London, anywhere, you will miss Maggie mee.
But myself in Terata Amina is actually a very, orang kata is a traditional Malay kampung homestay. It's actually, and then it located at what we call in the kampung in the kampung of Kuala Muda. Is it Kuala Muda? Kampung Ulu Melaka. Kampung Ulu Melaka. So we have to mingle with the locals. And the locals are very nice and friendly.
Is there
we took
any
pictures there with them?
Okay, you talk about locals. There must be local stories. Any particular one that you remember?
Well, at one moment, we are actually lost the way to the Terata Amina, and then suddenly one of our pakcik, I'm not sure his name, but that pakcik is actually helping us to go to the Terata Amina. So thank you, pakcik.
Thank you, Pakcik, for having us to go to the Terata
I hope
Amina.
he's listening to design. We are going to take a short break, and when we return, we'll delve deeper into the topic of digital photography from the point of view of LEGA, Lens Graphic and Animation Photo Club, and what they're up to. The year is coming to an end, but looks like they have got lots and lots of things in store for the German-Malaysian Institute. You are listening to Designed on Bernama Radio 24.
Are you stuck in a jam? Or do you think you'll be stuck in one later? Do you need something to look forward to? Now imagine, just you and your camera, blue skies and open fields of green, rivers and lakes, or mountains filled with beautiful birds, ending the day on the beach as the sun sets. Imagine Kedah. Let's face it, you don't need a reason. You just need an excuse to join the Kedah International Photography Awards. Check out www.kipa.my and upload your photos using the hashtag #ExperienceKedah. That's why we say Kedah is an experience, not a destination.
The three most important things for me in my life, which I'm guided by to serve my constituents, is number 1, connected to the grassroots. Number 2, to stand by my principle. And number 3, to work real hard. And with all these three things put in place, success will be with you for the rest of your life. This is P. Kamalanathan, and you are now listening to Bernama Radio 24.
You're now listening to Design with Vivian Toh.
Welcome back to Designed on Bernama Radio 24. I'm Vivian Toh, and on this show this evening, we are speaking to Muhammad Hafiszudin Muhammad Amin and two of his students, Ilya Hanani and Lily Sofea. Now, Ilya Hanani and Lily Sofea, both of them are a member of the photo club called LEGA, which means Lens Graphic and Animation. Now, Ilya is the publicity and sponsorship personnel in the photo club, and Lily Sofea is the first president for the photo club. Now, it's something interesting to find out that for an institute like German-Malaysian Institute that specializes in offering courses on engineering would have thought of setting up a photo club there.
Yeah.
So, Hafiz, can you tell us how did this idea come about?
Okay, this is actually because our interest on the photography. We are Lily, Sofea, and Ilya used to be my students, and then one day we have been discussing to set up a club, and then because we are very into photography, we we have sent a proposal to the management of GMI, and then recently we get approval from the head of department, Mr. Abra, and then starting from that we are organizing lots of event. Before we went to Langkawi, we went to the Malacca, and then there in Malacca we try to enhance the bonding among the exco and also the president, to get to know the presidents of the club, which is Lily Sofea. And then basically this club, KIPA, and also the Kedah International Photography Awards, and also the event in the Langkawi is actually our first event that we consider as a very prestigious event, because this is the first time we and also the students got the chance to go to outside, especially to Langkawi. Langkawi, when we talk about Langkawi, we always wanted to go there. So that was a lifetime opportunity to go there in the Langkawi. And then I would like to say also thank you to the GMI management for the what we call the financial assistance. So we can participate in the Kedah International Photography Award, particularly in Langkawi. So that's how we set up the club.
So GMI is an education partner of Kedah International Photography Awards, and being able to be there in Kedah for the very first time through their homestay program would be something worth looking forward to, especially since the photo club has been established not too long ago. And I think this will not end there, right? What are the plans that you have?
Okay, basically for the next semester, if we have the opportunity to work with the KIPA, perhaps we are going to participate with KIPA again.
I'm just curious. You have taken so many photos. What's going to happen to the photos?
So basically the photos, recently our photos has been exhibited in Urbanscapes. So lots of our pictures are there.
A little story about Urbanscapes later on. Okay.
So that was our, what we call, we would like to extend our appreciation to Urbanscapes and also the KIPA and also the organizer, because we are the amateur, we are the students, and then our pictures has been exhibited there. So it was, I think it's a very, what we call a good chance, and also for the students to promote their, basically they think that they have no talent, but basically they have talents until their photos have been exhibited there. That's about it.
How do the two girls here, Ilya and Lily, feel about getting a chance to get your photos exposed at an exhibition like Urbanscapes?
Because Urbanscape is basically a
youth event.
Yes, a music festival.
Music festival.
It's music festival and a lot of arts, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's a lot of arts and stuff like that. And most of them are very, very good at what they are doing. So basically, if we have the chance to actually, our photos have the chance to actually exhibit in the Urbanscapes, we're actually pretty good at what we're doing. Right?
Why do you like photography? Lily, can you tell us why?
Well, for me, each photo have the memories of every single thing we do. But in a photo itself, just imagine one day you were looking at a picture of you and your sister, maybe at your childhood. Then you will remember every single thing and every small thing you do with your sister, your family, and that will not simply get by another method.
Every picture has a story, right?
It sings its own story.
And you feel that if it's not captured in picture, it will be lost forever?
Yes.
Wow, I came up with that. I should really pick up photography as well. That's what
You should.
But I guess it's been taken over by this thing called smartphone. So you don't really need to use a digital camera, not digital camera, but DSLR camera. To me, it's really heavy. But I would take photos with smartphone. Do you take photos with smartphone?
Yes. And
Post it up on Instagram.
I often take
Selfies.
Yes. Every single day, selfie here, selfie there.
Yeah. It's a very
Well,
very into selfie.
Instagram is like can be a diary of some people. They took picture when they go there and they
Eat
go
here,
eat whatever they eat.
Eat whatever
and
they eat.
Picture give.
You know, they say that taking photos of food before you eat is a religion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you have to go out first. Yeah, I read that also.
It's a prayer.
Yeah, it's a prayer.
It's a must for the youngsters, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Ilya? The kind of what do you think of the smartphone take over the role, the importance of DSL camera? Which do you prefer?
Okay, I always prefer Lomos.
Lomos.
Cameras. Yes, I am a fan of a Lomo. So basically, I always love the kind of vintage kind of photos and kind of like that.
But
so
smartphone could do that as well with the effects.
But the difference is the quality of the photo.
Okay.
Some phones are, you can say it is 14 megapixel, 15 megapixel, but the quality are not the same. Once you put on a computer, the quality will change, the color will change, everything also will change. So that is the
Different.
difference. The difference about smartphones
And you get to keep it, develop all the photos and keep it.
Yes, you can actually put it and.
But
because
I'm
it's-
sure it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, it's a very expensive hobby. If Lomos, you have the film. The film and all. So
All
it is
sorts of
very-
accessories that you can make.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, this conversation is getting more and more interesting. We are going to take a short break, and after the break, we will have Hazrita Muhammad Hatta, who is the sponsorship director of the Kedah International Photography Awards. I want to thank Ilya Hanani, the publicity and sponsorship personnel of the photo club LEGA, as well as Lilia Sofea, the president, first term of the photo club. I wish her good luck in leading the photo club. We'll be right back on Designed Bernama Radio 24.
Hi, this is Bernama Abidin. I am so proud to be a Malaysian because this is the only country where Chinese, Malay, Indian, others can stay together, eat together, laugh together, and stay smile all the way. Be with it, live with it, happily ever after.
Chisel the slogans of consolidation in your heart and let the spirit of unity flourish within you. Malaysia, tanah tumpahnya darahku.
Are you stuck in a jam? Or do you think you'll be stuck in one later? Do you need something to look forward to? Now imagine, just you and your camera, blue skies and open fields of green, rivers and lakes, or mountains filled with beautiful birds, ending the day on the beach as the sun sets. Imagine Kedah. Let's face it, you don't need a reason. You just need an excuse to join the Kedah International Photography Awards. Check out www.kipa.my and upload your photos using the hashtag #ExperienceKedah. That's why we say Kedah is an experience, not a destination.
You're now listening to Design with Vivian Toh.
Welcome back to Design on Bernama Radio 24. I'm Vivian Toh, and I'm currently speaking to Hafiszudin, Muhammad Amin, and also a big shout out, welcome, good evening to Hazrita,
good
Muhammad
evening,
Hatta.
Vivian. How are you today?
Were you do you get stuck in a jam?
Yeah, sorry for the delay. I had to attend some event just now, so I'm rushing from one place to another place.
I have total faith in you that you're doing all this for Kedah International Photography Awards.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, what's been going on so far? Do you have updates regarding sponsorship?
Well, we have a few more sponsorship coming. I think we have good news also. Tourism Malaysia will be joining us. And of course, another few corporates company. Also, maybe a few company from Kulim High Tech. So it's looking good, but I think I've been doing this for many years. It's just like a trend for Malaysian company will come at the last minute. So I got used to it.
Is this a challenge for you to organize a photography based awards?
Well, basically, it's not okay. It's a challenge, but it's also something fun because we have been looking to all the pictures.
I sure do. You have provided fun, a lot of fun for the German-Malaysian Institute students. Look at Hafiz is laughing and smiling about all that. And
thank you,
to be
Kepa.
given the opportunity to exhibit some of their photographs at
Yes.
Urbanscapes. Can you tell us your experience in setting up the exhibition at Urbanscapes?
Oh my God, you will not believe this. I think those who attend Urbanscape Festival will have the same problem that I had. We all been, attacked by caterpillars.
No, we should say it's a love affair with the caterpillars.
But this is nature, But anyway, Urbanscape given us a chance to explore and to expose new talent because we had a lot of activities there. So it's quite an exciting festival.
Well, a photography exhibition organized by Kedah International Photography Awards took place at the Malaysia Agro Exposition Park Sedang in conjunction with the Urbanscapes Festival. Now, the photographs share the untold stories of Kedah and were mounted on reused industrial pallets. Why, Rita, did you want to use the pallets?
I want to
instead of-
use the palette, or you want to use the palette? Okay, actually, because this is creative industries, so instead of using all the canggih things, sophisticated materials, we want to go back to nature because we do this outdoor activities. So it's something very different from other activities. But anyway, when we go to other exhibition, it will not be the same. So we will suit based on the environment.
Well, the whole idea, I suppose, is to tie it back to the tagline of Kedah International Photography Awards, which is Experience Kedah.
Yes,
Everything
exactly.
else, everything that comes along with it, you have to be experiencing it with an open
it will
mind.
not be easy. It's not something that we want it. We can always send professional photographers and take photos everywhere in Kedah, but it's not something that we really want. We want people to experience, to get something nice. It's not as simple as ABC. So let's go and have fun, a bit challenge, stay at a homestay. Probably some homestays nice, some homestays at average level. But this is how we will give back to Kedah, because we will give all this information to Kedah state government. So probably they can increase their facilities, because currently I don't say it's only in Kedah, but it's also happen in everywhere, especially homestays. Certain hotels, certain facility need to be upgraded, and they must have standard. So in this way, they can attract more
Tourists.
more tourists.
Let's go back to way back on when KIPA was set up. Why was there a need for this photo awards? How did it came to be?
Well, I think this is the beginning is when I think our chairman went to Kedah and visit a few places, a few areas. So he found out there's a lots of interesting places which we didn't discover in Kedah. So he said, why not? Why just Langkawi? Why not the Kedah as a whole? So then we got the idea, and then we started.
So Hafiz, you did mention earlier on that you get to visit places, especially beaches in Langkawi.
Yeah.
Now the question is, did you manage to explore further out of Langkawi into the rest of Kedah?
Yeah. We went to the center of Kedah, which is Alostar. So particularly we went to the Masjid Zahid and around the area. So around the area, we asked the student to take pictures, and I also myself taking the pictures there. We took pictures there, and then we went to the museum. I think it's a museum.
Moon. I thought you went to the moon.
It's a
Okay.
one museum, in front of the Masjid Zahid.
Yeah.
I think it's a very historic museum, and then the student also been explained by one of the caretaker of the museum, which is they are given the information about the museum basically. And we also went to the Pumpung restaurant, one of the most popular restaurants in Kedah. Yeah, and we have been offered with lots of local delicacies. Yeah, it's very interesting experience.
One thing that I find that could make your travel truly interesting is to mingle with the local people and getting to hear or listen to the stories of the locals. Now, you said you and your students have taken lots and lots of photos just around the area of the Zahir Mosque and perhaps a few more others from different locations. Now, Rita, I'm sure you are the first of the many from the committee to see the photos, the results of from the trip by the GMI students. What can you gauge from that, from the discovery of so many photos? What can you understand about Alustar?
Okay, when GMI sent, I've been to Kedah a few times, but the last visit was in 1998. So it's like 12 years back. So when I received the photos from them, I feel like, I need to go to Kedah again. I think a lot of things change very quickly. So I took a trip to Kedah and Langkawi. I think I just came back recently with 4 photographers, 2 also from GMI. Another 2 is professional photographers. So we bring all of them. Not just, we went to Langkawi, but the best part, we didn't go to the area which is full of tourists. We try to go out of the famous area. So we try to talk to people. We try to take as many portraits as we can. Those kids, playing with sands and everything. So I feel quite happy for the last trip because I managed to get something different. And we're going to have another trip, which is with the Singapore group. Will be next 2 weeks. So probably this time we will go to Kedah itself and going as far as we can. And we managed to go to Kulim High Tech also. So I found out that Kulim was definitely really different from, I think, because last time my mom was there during her childhood. So she said it's really changed. So that's why we want to have more photos of Kedah and also other areas. And I think some of our photographers also from Kedah, we do encourage them to send photos from other area, such as Bukit Kayu Hitam, Sungai Petani, Kepala Batas, Gurun, Yan, Sik. All these places definitely have their own,
uniqueness.
Yes, uniqueness.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Kedah International Photography Awards, it's an open theme award. Am I right? As in, so long as you are in Kedah and you are able to take photos of Kedah.
Not just in Kedah. If you're in
Not
border,
just in Kedah.
like 5 minutes border, just go. I know, like you're in Perlis, maybe just cross. If I will cross, just taking photos out of Kedah.
Now, talking about that means that photos you can go to that extent, like just be at the border and take photos.
Yeah, as long as in Kedah State, how can I reject you, Vivian?
Irresistible. Then how will the judging process take place?
Okay, so far most of the photographers that we have, they send those photos which is related to Kedah. And even our judges, we have a few judges from Kedah itself. So definitely these people aware of, this is taken in Kedah and all that. But definitely some photos, it's a bit hard to, if you take photos of bird alone, how can you cannot ask the bird where you come from, where this taken picture, where this photo taken. Okay, but we assume people will have. Will be responsible with their own photos. So definitely those judges will choose the best that really reflects Kedah. You know, you can't take kangaroo in Kedah. Definitely no, right? So if eagle is like everywhere.
So
in
what's
Langkawi.
next in the coming weeks? What's going to happen?
Oh, there will be a launching. Okay, on the 10th of December. Okay. However, date is subject to
Change.
not change, but to confirm.
Okay.
Well, we're going to have ministers with us, so we also have to respect their schedule. So this one will be announced later.
When
So
will the award reception be?
the award reception will be on 15 January 2014, and then after that we're going to have exhibition, a lot of exhibition, but we still have more times, Vivian. We have like, I think, another 3 weeks.
Okay. So say if I'm interested to join the photo awards, when is the deadline and how can I participate?
31st December, 12 o'clock. Okay, it's not Cinderella thing, but 12 o'clock is the last I still can accept. Anyway, 31st December, you still have 3 weeks to go, and you can still submit to us. You know, it is by email, so you don't have to go and cuci the gambar. You know, just now one of the girls asked me, do I have to cuci the gambar? And say, no need, girls. You just have to
Send it over via email.
Yeah, via email. Let us do the hard work.
Now, Hafiz talked about having so much fun through the homestay program. Now, if I'm eager to go to Kedah with a group of my friends, how can I apply for it?
Okay, I think we have limited sources of homestay because we already given out a lot to photographers, but we still can accept a few. Okay, because we're gonna have UITM coming in, UITM Segamat coming in. I think the same date of Singapore, the Singapore group. So if they really need, I mean, they have to be an education partner for this homestay program. We give out to education partner, so we don't give out just to a few, but it is better to be partner with us, so we can give more benefits, not just the homestay, maybe some sponsorship tickets and all that. So they can call us at they can email me at rita@kipa.my, or they can also call our office 0392057769.
Okay. Now then, tell me about the prizes. What can I obtain if I ever win?
1 million ringgit.
Oh wow!
I wish one day I am able to provide this kind of prizes. Anyhow, we cannot go beyond our expectations. So at the moment we have prizes worth of 20,000 ringgit, which is include Modernas.
20,000 ringgit is a lot.
Yeah, Modernas, Firefly, TMB providing cash, and we have awards from Langkawi Crystal, which is, I'm sure the value is more than 1,000 each. And we have hotels such as Dana Langkawi, which is 900 ringgit per night. We have also hotel in Vietnam, Medan, and also we have like a theme park from Lost World of Tambun. We have Malacca Wonderland. We have KL Bird Park. We also have Wildlife Bird Park, Langkawi, and more to come. We also just received 1,500 ringgit voucher from Camera Valley. So all this is, I think, it's worth for you to join KIPA. I mean, these awards, just...
Well, not to mention that on the website you also mentioned there and then that there's also features of the winning photographs in magazines.
Yes, this definitely. We have international magazine who are willing to feature those who win the competition. So we will upgrade your skills, we will upgrade your name, even if you are just a beginner. This is it's a good exposure to you, not just about KIPA. It's about develop our young photographers. I like to work with young photographers because those professional, they have their own platform. They will go for more higher level to compete. So those young photographers, this is the group that I'm targeting currently.
Young photographers as in the amateurs?
Yes.
Okay.
Even professional, but maybe they are just started and all that. So still, we open to everyone. But well, of course, for young photographers, this is your platform. So don't miss the opportunity.
This is a really good advice to the students of German-Malaysian Institute who recently set up the photo club Lens. I keep on mixing up the name. LEGA.
LEGA,
right?
yeah.
Lens,
Graphic
graphic, and